Hey friends, how many of us get tired of people asking us those questions? Why are you single? When are you getting married? What's going on? Aren't you interested? Hey, I have answers for you, and if you want to know the proper way to give them the answers or to answer to these questions, please stick around. I know, I have acne and blah blah blah. Hey, that's for another video, but I'm going to come back looking presentable for you guys. Shall we? Thank you so much for waiting, but before we dive into the video, I want to do a shout out to my new subscribers and to those who have kept on watching. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Well, if you're new here, let me introduce myself. I am Sally. I make Christian videos using my story for His glory and my mess for His message, with the hope of inspiring you to build an intimate relationship with Jesus and reminding you that you are never too far gone. So now let's dive into the video.
Oh wait, I forgot to mention, by the time you're watching this video, I'll be 26, yes, because I'm filming this video on the 28th, and tomorrow is my birthday. Woo! Shout out to all the April queens. Literally, Queen Elizabeth was born on the 21st of April. And I got an early gift from my friend Pam. So this is a iced coffee. It's a venti. I never get venti, but I just did this time. Hey, 26, bigger things, right? So I got this. What's in here? It's a 3 pumps mocha, 3 pumps mocha, and 3 pumps. What else? I can't remember, guys. I'm so bad with orders, and I'm looking at the camera. But anyway, let's get into it.
So if someone asks you why you're single, the first reason you can give is you're pursuing Christ. And that is what you do in your wait. You're pursuing Christ, learning to know what love is. 1 Corinthians 13. You cannot give what you don't have. So while you're pursuing that intimate relationship with Jesus Christ, He showers you with love. He teaches you how to choose love over feelings. And then you'll be able to shower another person with that kind of love. Even when times are hard, you still get to love them because you chose love. Your teacher taught you how to love right. Which takes us to the second reason. It teaches you to be intentional. They ask you, why are you single? Tell them you're training yourself to be intentional. When you walk into the mall or into a particular shop, you just don't go out trying every clothes. I mean,
For some people, if they give them all the time, they'll probably try all the clothes. But hey,
back to what we're talking about. You're trying to be intentional. You're trying to be specific. I'm not saying that you're turning down everyone just because you're looking for a particular kind of guy, or maybe brown eyes, blue eyes, whatever. You're just being intentional. It's simple. You're just being intentional. You're waiting for the godly girl or the godly guy. Because the thing is, don't give up. Some of us think that, oh God, I'm not finding the right person, I guess I'm just gonna date whoever comes my way. No, just hold on, hang on to what you're doing, and pursue that relationship in Christ. Okay. So another thing you can say is you're enjoying your singleness. Yes, you're enjoying your singleness. You're going on mission trips, you're traveling alone, you're cooking, you're burning the meal, and hey, that's a process. That's another phase, and you're getting to learn how to cook better for your future spouse. You're sharing stories about singleness, like me here. So you see, God uses you in various ways. You just have to be open for Him to use you. Because if you just have that block in your mind, like, God, I need to pursue marriage, I need to find whoever it is that you've kept from me, then you are not letting God write your love story. And remember, if you haven't watched my video, I mentioned how important it is to make sure that we're dating the right person and whoever God has placed in our lives. Check out, I think the link is going to be somewhere here. Check out my previous video on the mistakes I made in my previous relationships. I wasn't really being intentional, and I just felt the need to be able to go from one relationship to the other without even enjoying singleness. So when people actually say singleness is a phase to enjoy, I believe it's something that a single person can share, so that you would be able to understand that truly it is not a facade. It is very enjoyable if you leave it in God's hands. Another reason you can give is tell them it's a phase. For some people it's long, for some people it's short. Some people get to stay in it. What we fail to understand is we think that marriage is a price tag. Like, God, once I get to this thing, I think I am complete. No, that's why it takes two godly people too, like two complete people. So you can't say, oh, I need marriage to feel complete, because if that's what you feel right now, then you're missing the picture. You're missing God's gift of marriage. God's gift of marriage is two people, like one whole person coming together to become one. The Bible's mathematics is not the same as what we think. It's not two half people, two incomplete people coming together to make one. So when you say, oh, I need him to complete me, you're not half. You're made whole in the likeness of God. You're made in his image. So do not be unequally yoked. And what unequally yoked is, so back in the day, they used to use oxen to plow the field. So the oxen the yokes and the oxen work at equal strength. So there's like two of them, or it could be more, but I've mostly seen two. Yeah, because I was there back in the day, but I've mostly seen two in pictures. I'm gonna add a picture here or here somewhere where they work on equal strength. So if one oxen is doing more work than the other that is weak, they're not going at equal strength. They're not getting the job complete. You know, and marriage, it's a gift. In it, there is work that needs to be done. And so if two people are not compatible in terms of having the same spiritual level or belief at all, pursuing Christ, then it's going to be unequally yoked. And singles, it's never too late. It's never too late to back out. I did. Hey, it's never too late. Back out. If he needs to grow, remember, again, I said in the last video, you can't change him or her. And if you are married, it is never too late to go on your knees and start to pray. There is nothing that God cannot do if only you approach him with a heart full of surrender and saying, God, I surrender my marriage to you, that you come take control. So the fifth thing you can say is, it's the will of your Father in heaven. It's God's will. If he wants you to be single and to serve him in your singleness, sure, it's okay to desire marriage. I do desire marriage every now and then, but the thing is, I don't want to fix my mind on desiring marriage and just looking at marriage like a prize that I need to win. Desire marriage is totally fine, but you should get to a point where you ask God, Lord, what is my purpose here on earth? How can I serve you in my singleness? Be content in serving God in your singleness. The main message here is turn back to Christ. Build that intimate relationship with Christ one day at a time. I hope that this inspires you in building an intimate relationship. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps send out the word. Share this video as well. Remember that you were so loved and you were never too far gone. See you next time. Right.
This is coffee.
Yes, iced coffee. That's what it's called. It's not going to bite your mouth.
But it's
not bad, eh?
But it's not bad, but it's not nice.